What it do, my peeps? What's up? Thank you so much for tuning back in. Thank you so much for listening, viewing, however you're intaking this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk vibes. Yes, sir. We're only speaking vibes here. Only good vibes. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. So, I'm just really digging my natural hair today, guys. I got myself arregladita, just something light because I just wanted to feel good, I wanted my makeup done. And I mean, I am filming the podcast, so I was like, well, why not? But also because I honestly rarely get ready. I love getting ready. Like, I'll get ready any day just for me, and I'm not getting ready because of the podcast, because I want to look good, this and that. No, but like for me, because I barely get ready. I literally only get ready like once a week, maybe twice. And that's literally to on that day that I get ready, I film all my content. You know what I'm saying? People think I get ready all the time. People think I do my makeup every day. No, I don't. I really don't. And that's just and I do my makeup, for the content. So it's like I feel like on that day I don't really like enjoy it. Cuz girl, boy, we be feeling ourselves, you know what I'm saying? And admire yourself, love yourself, you know what I'm saying? Give yourself that love, that affectionate, that hype yourself up, compliment yourself, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I mean, that's sometimes what I do the second day, literally just to like admire me. I admire myself and love myself without makeup. But even with makeup, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, yeah, I'm not doing my hair. I was like, no, nay. Plus, it's really hot. It's been really hot, with warm weather. And I just don't want to add just extra heat or more heat or anything. And plus, dude, it was like I woke up with like my hair ready to go. I just threw on some a little bit aceitito, some oil. It's the face oil from LAER Glamifies, you guys. If you guys haven't tried it out, you're literally missing out. But you can also, it's called the face oil, but you guys can also use it for your hair. It's made of natural products, natural oils that will also benefit your hair. You know what I'm saying? Give it that shine, give it that sleekiness, give it that moisture. You know what I'm saying? But thank you so much for tuning in again, you guys. Anywho, we today, what are we talking about? I'm not too sure what I'm gonna like name the video yet or anything, the title. But I'm just basically gonna give, if you guys haven't, I don't even know how to like start it, but let's just get fucking right into it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just gonna give you guys like some advice, my opinions on the single life. I am currently single. I've been single like almost all my life. No, literally like all my life. I have been single all my life, and I just love it. Like, I want to tell you guys why I love it, why I'm still single, why I'm currently still trying to be single. Okay, I'm gonna just be completely honest with you guys. There was just like one thing in high school with a dude, but it's high school. Like, I don't count it because also there was really like no feelings, no nothing, no anything like that. It was like a week or two, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I just like it wasn't really much, dude. Like, like when you're in high school, it's like they ask you out kind of and you just say yes. Like, dude, it really wasn't nothing. I'm telling you, it was like a week or two, nothing, like literally, you know what I'm saying? And that was it. But like a serious relationship, like a relation, like I just don't count that, you guys. It wasn't a serious relationship, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah. But besides that, I've been single. You know what I'm saying? Single. And like I said, I am still trying to be single. Hey, no. Not because I'm fucking around either, you guys. No, I honestly do not suggest that either. But there is just so much more than finding a partner. I feel like especially nowadays, my family is Mexican, I grew up in a Mexican household and all that stuff. And I feel like a lot of Mexican households, they're like, okay, by like 20, 25 or something, like you need to have a partner, you need to be married, have some kids, this and that. And it's like, no, 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 no. Or any other cultures, I don't know if you can relate to this. There is so much more than finding a partner, than building your family, like there's just so much you need to do before. First of all, if you're going to start a family, like I suggest you heal your traumas, because you don't want to pass on those traumas. You know what I'm saying? You don't want your kids to be traumatized. You don't want to pass on no negative things. You know what I'm saying? So there's just so much more. And like, why, honestly, like I always, like, why do you want a partner? Literally. Like, why do you want a partner? I don't want a partner. Because I'm still trying to work on me, And that's what you should do. Like how I said, before you start a family or anything, heal your traumas. You want to break generational curses, cycles, anything bad that's going on. You know what I'm saying? So focus on you first. Literally, that's what I have been doing my whole life. Just trying to focus on me, and finding unconditional, just learning what unconditional universal love is, what true love is. Love is not finding a partner, being with a partner, that is not love. Like, love is in all forms. It's it's just like the smallest things, like someone just showing love to you. A random person can show love to you, more love to you than probably your own fucking family. You know what I'm saying? So love is not, it's not with a partner, and if they say it's like family too, hey, maybe, but most cases, a lot of cases now, it's like, I'm telling you, a stranger can just show love to you, So we need to normalize with being fucking single, especially in your 20s. Like, you don't have to be with a partner, you don't have to be together, but even besides that, you don't need your life together yet or anything like that. But we need to normalize being single. I feel like nowadays, like, they see it bad or something, like, oh, you're still single? Like, yes, hunty, at least I'm not in a fucked up relationship. At least my dude ain't cheating on me. At least I'm working on my goals. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just being lazy. Especially if you have a lazy partner también. We need to normalize being single, dude, to be honest. And also just single. Not you're single because you're trying to fuck around. And don't be single just trying to fuck around, I'm going to get into that a little bit later too. But you know what I'm saying? So with me, like I said, I've been single my whole life. And I've just, okay. So I didn't grow up with a dad, you know what I'm saying? A father figure. He was there for like maybe the first 10 years of my life. 11? No, I think 10. But then after that, it was like, bye-bye. But I feel like that was one reason too. I don't know if it's a good thing or really a bad thing, Maybe I still need to heal from it or something, But that was one thing where I was like, okay, I kind of don't trust dudes, And more in like a family, like trying to build a family. Because before, I used to think like, oh, yeah, I kind of want kids young, or I want to marry young, this, and that. But it's like, no, I do not think like that. No, I'm all like, stay single the longest you can. Stay single, dude, like, just stay single. You know what I'm saying? But no, so yeah, I was like, okay, well, my own father left. It's trife nowadays. It literally is trife nowadays. I've just also, you guys, I've seen so many crazy shit. I've seen the craziest stuff, heard about the craziest stories. I've heard a lot of stuff, but I've literally seen, witnessed a lot of crazy stuff. Cheating, domestic violence, like, harassment, just verbal abuse. I've witnessed a lot of stuff, and that, it's just like, I don't want that, like, I don't want to go through that. You know what I'm saying? And I know not everybody's the same, so, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like seeing all that stuff, like, I'm like, I really don't want that, Like, I don't want that now. I mean, I don't want it ever. I really don't want it ever. But it's just like seeing all that stuff. It was like, dude, honestly, a relationship for what? Literally, also, like, just to get hurt or something? Like, no. But that said, you need to be careful who the fuck you choose, setting up your standards and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, no. I don't want to go through that. And one thing, too, that I told myself from the very beginning was not dating nobody from my city, I guess you'd say. Because, like I said, I've seen a lot of shit, this and that. I've always been cooler with guys. I've always had more guy friends, just because females are a lot of drama. Females are just too much. They can be dramatic. There could be a lot of jealousy, like this and that. So I was just like, no, like, I don't want the drama. I don't want all of that, I mean, I've always kind of been just chilling by myself, or had like really one or two close friends, But I've always been cooler with dudes, my dude cousins too, this and that. But I mean, they still have their drama and stuff like that, but dudes are way more chismosos. They like talk so much. I don't know if they don't think other dudes will share their info, but they do. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I feel like, because dudes, if one says, oh, like, he messed around with this girl, then the other one's going to try to be like, oh, well, I'm going to mess around with like some, other girl, this and that, or two girls. And it's like, okay, I feel like there's just so much like that, a lot of competition, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know. But because I've been cool, more, cool with like guys and stuff like that, they would tell me a couple stuff, or they would trust me enough to do stuff, like in front of me or whatever. Like, you guys have witnessed cheating in front of me. And obviously that's not my business. That's one thing too. I'm never gonna get into nobody's business. Like, if you do something and I witnessed it, like, I'm not gonna get involved. You do you. Like, I'm not like that. I'm not a chismosa. I'm not gonna open my mouth, this and that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why probably they were like, okay, well, she's chill. Like, I was never like messing with them either. And that's the thing too. I would, no, hunty. Like, I ain't messing with you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Anywho, but I knew how the dudes were in my area, in my city, or whatever, this and that. So I was not about to date one of these dudes, I was not about to date really nobody from my area. I know not everybody's the same, but just knowing that the majority of the people in my city are just so, there's a lot of wangas and wangos. So if the majority is like that, I'm just like, you know what? No, like, no. I'm not going to do it. So that was one thing too, you guys. And that's another thing. Be careful of like just your environment, your surroundings. Like, if you are trying to look for a partner, or I don't know what, it's like, be careful where you're at, like, if you really do intend of dating somebody in your area, how is your area? How are the people? You know what I'm saying? because they've probably done some crazy stuff. And, but just, like, be careful. Literally. Because, like, I used to go to the club a lot. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days. But honestly, I would only go to the club to drink. Like I told you guys, I would only go to drink. Shit, if you're gonna invite me some drinks, go ahead, but nothing's gonna happen. Like, it's like, okay, give me my drink, bye. You know what I'm saying? And that's like another thing too, I feel like a lot of people nowadays go to the club to look for something, this and that. I mean, maybe for a one night stand, or I don't know. Or, I mean, honestly, who the fuck goes to the club to look for somebody? For a partner, especially, Like, I never had that intention of going, when I was going to the club, like, of finding somebody or this and that, Like, how can you think about finding the love of your life at the club? I mean, just to me, saying that I met my partner or something at the club, that does not sound right to me, So, like, just think about it. I mean, like, I honestly don't give a fuck about what other people say, this and that. But for me, like, me personally, like, me saying, oh, I met my partner at the club, like, that just doesn't sound right to me. Like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck people go to the club for? I mean, I would go to drink, to be honest. A lot of people might go to drink. I literally would go to drink, dude. Shit, if I can get all the free drinks I can, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? But, like, people that, and especially nowadays, guys, this was, like, back in 2019, 2020, before the whole fucking pandemic and all that stuff, when I was going out to the club. But even then, I mean, I'm pretty sure now it's even weirder. But back then, you guys, it was so weird. The club's full of pervs, just weirdos, dude. Like, literally weirdos. Like, you couldn't even just enjoy yourself without a dude or something trying to get behind you. Like, get the fuck off of me. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing, And that's why it's just like be careful. Like, I don't recommend going to, what I was saying, like, what people go to the club for. Some people just go also to like look for somebody. And look, people go to the club, obviously, the majority of people drink there. They're getting fucked up. People are going because they're like, okay, people are fucked up. They're going to be more loose. They're going to be more, down for it. So, like, no. Obviously, if somebody found me, if somebody thought I was the love of their life at the club, like, you're getting yourself, at that time, you were getting yourself a drunk. Like, do you really want that? I wouldn't want that for myself, So it's just like that, like, your environment where you're going, like, shit, if you're really looking for somebody, like, say if you're, like, all about, I don't know, going to nature, and just going on hikes, this and that, like, maybe you'll find somebody over there, and you probably will, and they'll like also going on hikes too. You guys get what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm explaining it right. But, so, I feel like my eyelash is coming off, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? But, you guys, like, I just, honestly, till now, like, I've just never been on the search for a relationship. I've never really wanted one until this day. I really don't, Am I open to one? I'm not even sure. I'm all about, like, whatever happens. But me, like, I'm just not ready for it, And it's okay if you're not ready. Like, I'm not ready because I still have work to do on myself. I'm still trying to work on myself. I'm still trying to heal. I am still trying to grow and grow alone. You know what I'm saying? And what I was saying earlier, like, learning what true love is, like, a lot of people, I should have started this video with the question, do you love yourself? If you're in a relationship right now, do you love yourself? Not if you love your partner, no, but do you love you? Do you love yourself? You know what I'm saying? I do. Yeah, I love myself, but I'm still like not ready. Like I want to grow alone. You want to love yourself first. You want to have yourself grounded with your standards set, knowing what real love is before going into a relationship, and then thinking that's love. Like finding your true love. No, finding true love should be with you. You know what I'm saying? Because if you don't love yourself, you can't love nobody else, because you don't know what love is. Love comes from within, dude. Like, you need to love yourself first, because also, say you go into a relationship, right? And you don't love yourself, you don't respect yourself, you just don't have standards, you just go in, And hey, some people do grow with their partner. You might grow and learn stuff from them, this, and that. But you want to grow yourself first, no matter what, dude. Like, you want to discover your true self. That way somebody loves you for you. Not because they helped you grow, they kind of grew you, they helped to build you. You know what I'm saying? No, you don't want that. You want to grow alone. You know what I'm saying? Because that way you know what you deserve. You know what you are worth. Because say you go into a relationship, right? You don't love yourself, nothing. And this dude, say he starts like hitting you, being verbally abusive, and you're like, oh, but I love him, like that's love, this and that. The fuck? You got me all types of fucked up, dude. You think that is love? Like, that is not love, hunty. See, if you loved yourself enough and really respected you will not tolerate that bullshit. You will not tolerate none of that BS, you guys. Like, true love is out there. You probably experience true love every day. Like I said, a stranger can just show you love. Love is not being with a partner, being affectionate, kissing, having sex. No, that is not fucking love. That is not love. Love is being kind, being loyal, being respected, being acknowledged, Like, probably your mailman shows you love every day. Your neighbor shows you love. And you don't pay attention to that because I feel like, especially now, hold on, you guys. I really need to. I'm really getting into it. Honestly, I love talking about this topic. I love it. Like, I can talk all day about this. Like, it's. It's just, like, you guys, I'm all about, like, whatever happens, But I know what the fuck, like, I deserve and what I'm worth. Like, peeps, my camera usually gets hella hot, and it's warm. The room is kind of warm because it's warm outside también. So it's just getting a little bit heated on me faster. But we are back into it. I'm still in the mood, you know what I'm saying? This ain't breaking my train of thought. We're still going. But what was I talking about? Oh, like being open to a relationship and stuff like that. I mean, like I said, I'm like on what it happens, it happens. Like, I believe in like fairy tales, dude. Like, in just like a fairy tale, romance, like, really a soulmate. You know what I'm saying? And that's just like it'll come to you unexpectedly, That's what, like, I believe in. Like, it'll just come to me randomly when I least expect it, like, and that's how it is. Like, that's with no force, me not looking for it. That is, like, that's gonna be true love, True love, like, you're not gonna find it on Tinder. You're not gonna find it. Is Tinder, I think, the dating app? On I don't know what other dating apps. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't like me that I'm like on social media and stuff like that. I don't intend on finding somebody on social media, you know? Like, the person might be also doing social media, but like, don't fucking DM me. I'm not gonna DM you, you know? Like, that's not how it's gonna be. If we see, you know, like, shit, I don't know if it happens, like, you know, it'll happen like in person, you know? Say, like, out in, I don't. I don't know, you know, but I believe in fairy tales. Like, I believe in love and true love, you know, but not being forced, not looking for it. Why are you on these apps for, dude? Like, seriously, that's shit. If you're just looking for, I don't know, to fuck around or something, or even just to hang out, but like, why, dude? Like, do you really need somebody else to hang out with? You know? Like, no, hang out with yourself. Why don't you hang out with yourself? Why don't you get to know yourself a little bit more? You want love? Give yourself that love. You know? Just don't force it. Like, that's like, I just don't like believe in that. Like, think that's, you know, I've never been on a dating app. No. They've told me to, but like, I'm not gonna fucking do that. First of all, there's also weirdos online. You don't know if they're catfishing you or something, and you just don't really know who they are. Yeah, you're talking to them, like messaging, but you don't know what they really intend. You know, like, it's just, it's crazy nowadays. You know what I'm saying? But that's just, it's, dude, I can't. With like dating apps and stuff like that. No. And don't also just fuck around, you guys. Like, let me get into that already. Why are you fucking around? No, seriously. Like, you really exchange energies with another person. Bruh, especially if you're over here sleeping with them and shit like that, you're gonna get their energy and they're gonna get yours. You know? Like, that's how, like, then I thought about it. You know, like, hey, I've had my sneaky links. I've never been like that, you guys, because it's never really been in me, you know? But I had my sneaky links, my little hookups, but not with like no random ass people or nothing like that either. I just can't do that, you know? But dude, sneaky links just, it ain't shit, you know? Especially because if they're hella fucking late, bruh, I was like, you know what? No. Talking about 12 at night? Well, is it? Yeah, like midnight. 1 in the morning, even 11. What the fuck? I'm already asleep at like 9:30, 10. You know? But, and it's like they made it a whole hype, dude. Like, sneaky links, like this, and that. And it's like, dude, like, no, that's not a hype. Don't go on that hype. Like, don't do that. Especially fucking nowadays, dude, with all these fucking diseases, viruses, and all that shit. You honestly, I know I don't want to catch nothing, you know? So you just really, really have to be careful, dude, of who you're exchanging energies with, you know? And stuff like that. Like, you just really, you guys, honestly, you don't even know nowadays. That's why I'm just like, more than ever, I just want to stay single. Literally. Because you just also don't want to be fucking around, dude. Like, be fucking around for what? Like, literally, you're just getting all these energies, especially, like, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm not judging you or anything, but this is just like me, you know, like what I think, and I'm trying to help you from what I've seen, you know? Like, I'm not saying I've never been in a relationship. I can't really talk to you about my experience, but on relationships, I could talk about what I've witnessed and what I've seen. Like, you guys, I've told you, I've seen cheating, I've seen fucking domestic violence, bro. Like, from a couple people, you know, and like close people. I've seen crazy ass shit, you know? And it's, you learn from that. You see that, like, I don't, either you're like, shit, that might be okay or something, or you learn from that. I learned from that, and I'm like, that is not acceptable. That will not be acceptable for me. I am not gonna tolerate that. And that's when I set a fucking standard. That's when you set it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't have to go through something to set a standard or anything like that. You learn, dude. You see stuff. My standard is, you're not going to talk to me this way. You ain't going to call me a bitch. You ain't going to do this, and that. You know what I'm saying? And I am not going to be lowering my standards for nobody. My standards are high and set. I have really high standards. I will tell you that. I have really, really high standards. Why? Because I know what the fuck I'm worth. I know what the fuck I deserve. And I love me. I love me enough to not let no other person hurt me, you know? Like, even if I hurt myself, like, that's just me allowing it. Like, I'm not gonna allow another person to hurt me or anything like that. No, hunty. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like nowadays, a lot of people are programmed on, like, how love is supposed to be, you know? Like, with a partner. Like love is not with a partner. That's not love. Like, dude, you really don't hear this. I didn't hear about self-love until maybe like 2 years ago, you know, when I like quit drinking and all that stuff. When I was like, okay, you know, when I was like doing my research and just trying to grow, trying to better my life, trying to change for the good, you know, that's when I learned about self-love. They don't teach you about self-love, dude. They just tell you about love, love, love. They show you movies, love, with a partner, you know? Like, that is not fucking love, dude. And that's the thing, how, like, we're programmed, like, that's what love is supposed to be, like, no. Like, I'm telling you guys probably experience love every day. Your mailman, your neighbor, I don't know what. And you don't pay attention to it because you just don't think about that being, like, love, being kindness. And that's how, you know, you just want to show love back. You know, appreciate that love. Know what true love is. That is love. Not your partner over here being a bum and telling you all this shit, you know? Like, that is not love at all, my peeps. Like, that just ain't love, you know? And it's, dude, like, nobody really tells you about self-love. Nobody. And that's why I'm here trying to speak on it and just tell you guys about it, you know, so you guys can learn. And, like, if you guys haven't heard of self-love, well, here you go. You know, because you guys, they really, like, you don't really hear about this stuff. You really don't. Cheers to self-love. Like they say, you know, if you really love somebody, well, especially with a partner, or it could be with a family member too, you know, that they say, if you really love somebody, you will work things out, you know? Which is kind of true, you know, because obviously if you do love somebody else, you want to, you know, I guess just not end on bad terms, or, you know, just, you know, be at peace, you know, get peace. And you don't have to give second chance. I don't believe in second chances in relationships. Fuck no. If they fucking do it once, they're gonna fucking do it again. If they cheat on you once, they're gonna fucking do it again. If they hit you once, they're gonna fucking do it again. They're just gonna fucking do it again. They really are. And especially if you fucking allowed it. And if you fucking keep allowing it. I don't get it, dude. I really don't get it when... Well, actually, no, I do get it. I do fucking get it. What the fuck am I saying? Let me explain it. When people go back and back and back and just give all these chances to somebody who, let's say, hit them, isn't good to them, you know, that's because that person does not love themselves. That's what I'm saying. You have to learn how to love yourself first. Because if you really loved yourself, you wouldn't allow yourself to go through that shit. You wouldn't allow... You're literally hurting yourself and letting somebody else hurt you, dude. Like, that's painful. That's a lot. And that's because you don't know your worth, you don't have your standards, and you don't love yourself. Really. Don't give a fucking second chance. And that's, everybody says that, you know, give a second chance, give a second chance. But no, I mean, I honestly really don't like giving second chances. Why? Because I learn and I'm going to grow from that experience. I don't give a fuck, dude. Something better is going to come. If I just stay, I know how it is. With anything, if you stay in that relationship, you know how the fuck it's going to be. Just get out of it. Leave. You're going to find something else. Don't be afraid of being alone. And that's another thing too. Then when they leave a relationship, they're like, oh, I can't do it. They're over here really heartbroken. That was their all, this and that. Because you didn't have self-love. Yeah, it hurts, when you lose somebody. Yeah, it'll hurt, like like you feel it. But not to the max, bro, where you're like over here, then getting depressed and this and that. Like, that's because you're allowing yourself to, because you don't love yourself. Like, you think that is love. That is not love. And then people are like, oh, you'll find another love, this and that, like this and that. You will find a better love. You will. And hopefully that love is you, yourself. That is the better love you will find. Don't be looking there for another person, another partner, to love you, to find love. Find love within you. Find love within you, dude. If you break up, don't think that it's over. It's not over. If you had that relationship, you went through that relationship, okay, whatever, let it go. Was it really love? Ask yourself, was that really love? Why did you get so hurt? Because your standards were low? Because you didn't know your worth? You didn't respect yourself? Because you didn't have self-love? Build that shit up. Build your standards. Know your worth. Find the love within you. Give yourself that love, dude. Love yourself. Literally, you guys, like, oh my God, it is not hot girl summer. It is self-love summer. Literally, like, I'm telling you, they make it all a hype. They literally want you guys to go fuck around and get all these fucking diseases. Like, no, hunty. Make it a self-love summer. Work on yourself. Love yourself. Give yourself that love, dude. Nobody's gonna love you like you love you. Love yourself first, dude. Like, know your fucking worth. You guys, it's just all self-love. Whoa. My voice. But like I was saying, like, I wouldn't put myself through that shit. Anywho, it doesn't even really make that. Anywho, so let me see, where was I? Oh yeah. So it's because the camera turned off again, guys. The camera turned off again. My bad. So I'm just trying to get, But what I was talking about, second chances. People then might say that you don't love somebody if you don't give them a second chance. That you're leaving them so you don't love them. That is not the fucking case. That is not the case at all. You could still love them even though you leave them, Because, like I said, you will love yourself enough to not put yourself through any shit, through any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? If I went through that, I would then prevent from just getting involved in any other relationships like that, Because that's the thing, when then people are like, oh, like, that's all I know. That's all the love I know. Like, they keep going into toxic relationships, or, with people that are just abusive and stuff like that. That's because you are looking for that. Like, you still haven't set your standards. You still haven't found self-love. You still don't love yourself enough because you are the one putting yourself through that stuff. Like, if you're just really there and you keep going to that, that's because you like that, dude. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody deserves that shit. Nobody deserves to be hit, to be abused, to be cheated on. That's why you set your fucking standards. And nowadays, I feel like everybody has just lowered their standards, or doesn't have any. Just doesn't have self-respect nowadays. So that's why especially with guys. Like, I mean, a lot of females too, but guys are just like, they will see you like as whatever, you know? If you really don't have your standards set, they will, you know? Like, who doesn't dream of the perfect partner, you know, that doesn't cheat? Say you're in a long distance relationship, you trust them enough, you know, like, there is that person. There really is. But you just have to set your standards and let it be known right away, you know? That's how you want to get to know people. And especially, dude, if you are, you know, trying to, you know, get into somewhere, get to know that person. Really, really get to know them. You know, don't just fall for their looks or anything like that. They do one little nice thing. Okay, they do one little nice thing out of the 100 bad things they do to you. Like, what? No. No, dude. I'm very like, if you do one thing to me, bye. Like, what the fuck? Dude, no. Do not accept anything lower than your standards. Nothing. Let them go. Even if you love them, that's not love, dude. That's not love. If they did something to you that hurt you physically, emotionally, they do not love you. They would not do that to you. And you do not want to keep hurting yourself by allowing that shit. Love yourself. Get yourself up. Know your fucking worth. Have some fucking respect for yourself. Get the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? Do not tolerate that shit. Hell no. You guys, that's why you really, really have to get to know yourself and love yourself. Because, like I said, you can still love them without giving them a second chance. That doesn't mean you hate them. That doesn't mean you don't love them, but you love yourself too, and more. Love yourself more. Because you do not want... Why are you putting yourself through that, dude? Like, literally. Literally. You know what I'm saying? And guys and girls. Dude, honestly, I just feel like... I mean, I'm still, you know, like in my mid-20s. I still have a long way to go. A lot of stuff to do. And even when I was like 18, you know, my family's literally... The tios, all of that are always asking, when are you gonna find yourself a partner? This and that. Like what? So I can end up like you, unhappy, with a man or a woman that cheats on me? You know? Like having 2, 3 baby daddies or baby mamas? No. Not saying there's anything wrong with that, no. But there's a reason, like, you know what I'm saying? Also with people just having kids. Dude, oh my God. I could just go on and on about this topic. But, because you just see it, dude. You see it, and I see it. Even with my family. A lot of their partners do not treat them right. Around in my family, my whole family, I've seen crazy shit. Literally. Crazy as stuff. You know, and my bad, I'm over here fixing my bracelet. Oh, if you guys haven't checked out my bracelets, shop in my Etsy shop, check them out. Just good vibes, you know, crystal infused, so you guys can get some healing. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when, you know, like when they would ask me and stuff like that, like, I honestly was still like, you know, I mean, I still get the questions now. I really do. But it's like, honestly, for me, I would see a relationship as a distraction. Like, a relationship is a distraction. You guys, that's like putting energy into another person, you know, like, investing your time in another person too. I honestly do not fucking want that. I don't want that right now. No, I don't want it. I still want all the time for me. I do not want to be there spending time with another person, having to make the time for another person. I can barely fucking find time to get all my shit done, And it's crazy because, I'm saying this about my family too, because, they've told me stuff. A lot of my aunts have been like, oh, have options, this and that. Like, I don't want options either. I know what the fuck I'm looking for. Exactly what the fuck I'm looking for. Well, I'm not even looking for it, but like, I know, like I have my standards set on like the person that I'm trying to be with. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just not trying to get distracted. And I see it everywhere, you guys. I see it still with the people closest to me, around me, dude. Wasting their time. Honestly, wasting their fucking time. Getting into shit too fast. Like, you barely know this fucking person. I'm pretty sure you don't fucking know everything about them. You are putting a stop to your goals. You're no longer reaching them. Or you are slowing them down because you over here bumming it with your partner. What are you doing? Just watching. Like, when I see that too, like, when I see just a couple just like not growing together, or like I said, obviously you want to grow alone, especially in your early 20s. But then, when you do get somebody, you guys grow together as a couple, because you guys are a couple, But I don't see none of that. Literally, just chilling, laying back, eating all this junk, and slowing your dreams. That makes me... It doesn't make me, no. But it's sad. It's sad. I'm like, damn, like, you have so much potential. You can do so much. I saw it. You talked about all these things. You get a fucking partner and it's like, bye-bye to all those dreams and everything. Like, damn, And I look at that and I'm like, I do not want it to be like that. And it cannot, but you guys, a relationship, you really do have to put time and effort, Unless you really do find another person who understands it too, because they want their time too. They still have goals to accomplish. But, there really wouldn't be no point, because you guys are still doing your own thing, Like, if you're still not done with yourself, don't get involved with somebody else. Like, do not stop your dreams. And if you're in a fucking relationship right now and you made a stop to your dreams, to your goals, why? Do they not support you? This and that. If you work on your goals, they'll go away. Let them go away. Bye. Like, why do you need them? Work on your goals. Do they not have any they could work on? Like, I would want somebody with goals, trying to reach them, with them working on something. Not just there, like, doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? And nowadays, too, the way people are asking out others to be their girlfriend or whatever, boyfriend, is fucking ridiculous to me. No, literally. I've seen the dumbest fucking shit. And with grown, like, people, asking them out on a fucking piece of paper with horrible writing. Like, will you be my girlfriend? Boyfriend, whatever. A little box, yes or no. Like, what the fuck are we, in kindergarten? Like, you can't ask me. You, like, literally pay attention to that. You can't ask. You have to write it down in a piece of paper. That's the shit you should be paying attention to. Or just being, oh, want to be my girl? Or want to be my boy? Like, what the fuck? Or just expecting and thinking you guys are already a thing together. Like, no, chiquitito, no, chiquitita. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you think, like, you guys might not you don't know what the fuck you're in. You guys want to communicate. If you want a label and he's not giving you or she's not giving you a label, let it be known, whatever. But like, I feel like back in the day, they would make a big deal about it because it is a fucking big deal. It's like a partnership. It's a relationship. Like you guys are building a relationship. A relationship ain't just cute stuff, this and that. We're going out, we're hanging out, going on vacation. Come over, I go over, watching movies. What the fuck is that? That's not a fucking relationship. That is not a relationship. When I'm like, you want me to be in, like, no. That's why I know I have my standards set, Honestly, guys, too, to be honest, I've had so much growth throughout the years. Like, I didn't really have a childhood, to be honest. I became responsible at a really young age, helped watch over my siblings at a very young fucking age. And I kind of grew up fast, I feel like I've done the most growth like 2-3 years ago, like when I quit drinking and all that stuff. No, that was just 2 years ago. What are we? Yeah, no, it was just 2 years ago. But I am not looking to grow with somebody. I am not looking for me to help somebody grow. I do not want somebody that's below my mature level. I want them there or even above. I'm not afraid of learning from you either. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just like, no, I had so much to do by myself, and I still have a lot to do. And it's like, I'm not there to grow with somebody. I'm not there to help somebody grow. Like, do that on your own. I'm sorry. But like, literally do it on your own. And you can't fucking do it on your own. I'm proof. Like, I did a lot of growing on my own. And there's proof everywhere. You could do it on your own. I am very independent. I love to be independent. I honestly don't really like asking for help. But that doesn't mean I don't ask for help and I don't accept help. I accept help when needed. I'm not like I can do it alone, this and that. No. I will ask for help when needed, when I really cannot figure it out on my own. And if there's help there, I'll take it, dude. I really can take all the help. Like, you do need help sometimes, But I'm just, like with that, like, I'm not really there. I'm not going to be like, like a mom or anything to you or like help you grow. Like, no, like that's another thing too. I feel like you see this in a lot of men nowadays. Like, your girlfriend or whatever is your partner's your partner. They're not your mom. They're not your dad. So that's why I feel like it's important for you to grow alone as an individual. Really get to know who you are. Because that way you find somebody else that's kind of the same to you, has the same goals, like-minded. You get what I'm saying? Because that way you know what you are looking for then, It's a lot, you guys. Like, getting into a relationship, trying to get into a relationship, like, hunty, it is crazy. And like I said, like, it's a big deal, I feel like back in the day, it's because it is a big deal, you guys. And there was just so much, like, cuter stuff. Like I said, I believe in fairy tales. I do believe in true love, And it will happen when it happens, you guys. Do not be in the rush, Do not be in a rush. There's way more than trying to get a partner. Like, why do you want a partner? Love is not being with a partner. Love is not getting hurt. If somebody hurts you, whether a partner or not, if you're in a relationship or not, they don't love you. They don't love you. And don't be mad at them or anything either, because they probably don't even love themselves. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you want to love yourself. That's why you want self-love. Pour all my peeps. That's why know your worth. Love yourself first and set those standards. Don't be fucking around either. That's not gonna help you at all. Honestly, like dating too, like for what? You know, I just don't really like believe in that. Yes, I love meeting new people and this and that. But like I never intend to date or anything like that, you know, or just stuff like that, you know, like I mean that's just me too. It's cuz you guys like I feel like that's how everybody just gets these little, you know, feelings or like thoughts like, "Oh, okay, I think he's the one or she's the one." Or I think, "Oh, he did this, so I think he really likes me, this and that." Like, hunty. No. You know? Like, know what the fuck you deserve. You know, don't be going on all these sneaky links. Like, shit, when I was going on sneaky links, that was when I was hella on one. Like, honestly. And then it's like, okay, like, for what? Honestly, it kind of made me feel a little bit more bad about myself because I was like, dude, like, I'm not, like, what am I worth? You know, I kind of didn't feel as worthy. And I was like, I'm just not respecting myself. You know, like I have so much respect for myself. You guys have way much more respect for yourself, girl or boy. You know what I'm saying? It's just self love. Just spread love, you know? Love you guys for watching me. Thank you so much. You guys got this while watching or listening. You know what I'm saying? We just got to spread love and be kind. Love ain't being with a partner. It ain't none of that little kissy share, being all touchy. No. Love can just be something nice, a nice gesture, a nice compliment too, or something, you know? Don't just be taking it to that level, hunty. I could go on and on about this, you guys. Let me know if you guys do. But I think this is kind of long enough. I kind of said everything. My camera has cut off on me way too many times for this podcast. It is not the business right now. But, I mean, right when I was ending the video, I already in the podcast. So yeah, set your standards, know your worth. Where the fuck was I? Just stay single, you guys. Just stay single. I've said everything I kind of wanted to for this episode. I can talk more. Let me know. Do you guys want more about the single life? Me living the single life? Loving the single life? You guys too, like, you might think it gets lonely, but it really doesn't. Because I'm telling you, you won't learn what you think love is, and you learn what real love is. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? Oh my God. It's like, you guys are going to be woken. You guys are going to be woke, you know? But, yeah. Stay single. Be careful. Don't be fucking around either, guys. Because that is not the business, especially nowadays. With everything going around, you don't want to be going around either. Spread good vibes only. Speak good vibes only. Share these good vibes. Share it with your friends, your uncles, your tias, your tios, your primos, your primas, your cousins, with your partner. Watch it with your partner. Imagine. Ooh, you guys will be thinking. No, yeah, that's a good thing. That way you guys learn and grow and really think, you know? All right, my peeps. Peace.